It is officially week 19, and let me tell you, what a crazy past week and a half, 2 weeks it's been. Welcome to week 18 of Ironman 70.3 training, and as you can see, I am no longer in the Pacific Northwest. I am in Arizona on a work trip, so this week of training is gonna look a little bit different. Gee, where we're headed.
Dude, let's go. About to jump on the plane.
Where are we
headed
going
to Arizona.
Yeah, let's
get
go.
it.
I had to go to Arizona for a work trip. The plan was to get in at least a couple runs while I was there in Arizona. However, the work days were a lot longer than I anticipated they were going to be. My buddy Grayson and I, we would wake up super early, drive to the location we were shooting and filming at. We'd be there for probably anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a day. And then by the time we would get back, it's already dark out, and where our Airbnb was, it was right on the highway in Arizona in the middle of nowhere. So I didn't really feel comfortable running next to the highway in a place I have no knowledge about. And then to top it all off, when I got back, myself and the rest of the family got a little sick. I got a stomach bug. I'm still working on a sore throat that I've got. My wife still has her sore throat. So it's just been a whirlwind of events, and I wanted to take some time to just sit back, relax, and also recover from the work trip and being sick. But I am now back home, and there's no excuse to not get back into the routine. So it is Wednesday the 4th, and I've got a run today. So let's get ready. All right, let's go on this run.
All right, 10 minutes into my warm-up. I've got 5 more to go. Knocked out about a mile. And after I finish my warm-up, I'm going into one of my workouts that I've done before in the past couple weeks. And that's 4 rounds of half a mile at a 5K pace. And then a quarter mile just at a nice little jog in between each of those half mile stints. So the legs are, I don't know, they're still warming up. We'll see how they do, how they perform. I have a feeling today might be a little bit harder, just kind of getting back into the groove of things. But it's 48 degrees out today. It's been a weird winter, but it just feels so nice to be running and have the air not hurt your face when it's just blasting on it. So, great day, beautiful day for it.
We up 40,000 feet with an ocean view. A taste of the good life with a token few. AP hanging off the wrist like a rosary. Duffel bag like I'm bringing home the groceries. Holding water like sails, get my flow from the well. Keep them scrunching their faces, cause when they don't it's the tail. And this for the kids, but this ain't Keenan and Kel. The Porsche is burning rubber, I'm sick from the smell. So check the recipe, cooking up vibes, Michelin 5-star integrity. Do not try to pressure me, locking the game. It took a long time to press the keys. Rose gold medallion with the charm on it. Think I'ma lose, wouldn't bet the farm on it. 40,000 feet with an ocean view. Jet lag from the Philippines to Bonnaroo.
Okay, it is Saturday, so obviously I missed my Friday workout. The wife and I had a lot that we had to get done before the weekend hits. Also, every 2 weeks, Paris and I do a marriage chat, and that kind of takes priority over everything else. We just check in with each other, see how we're doing, kind of realign priorities, goals, all that stuff. And since I had been gone on a work trip and then diving back into work once I got back, things have just been so busy, so we just haven't had a whole lot of time to just kind of catch up. So, like I said, obviously that takes priority over everything else. But since I missed yesterday's workout, it was supposed to be a swim, and I have not swam since I've been back from Arizona. Since I missed yesterday's workout, it was supposed to be a swim. So I'm actually going to do that workout today, because since I've returned from Arizona, I have not gotten in the pool. I've done run workouts, I've done bike workouts, not really structured, but I haven't done a single swim workout since getting back. So that is today's goal. And I don't think I'm gonna do anything too crazy for this swim workout. I'm still actually having a little bit of pain in my shoulder, especially if I raise my arm laterally or if I'm holding weight out laterally, which is not a common problem for me. So still a little concerning there. One of you guys actually mentioned that it could possibly be stemming from my swim form, which is very likely. So I think what I need to do is send some footage off to my coach and have him review it and see if there's some stuff he can tweak. Otherwise, I just don't know exactly what it could be from if it's not from the swimming, now that I think about it. So anyways, today's goal is just to get back in the pool, get reacclimated, and just get some movement in. Also, it's been a really bizarre winter. We've had like maybe 2 snows this entire season here in town. There's been a little bit more up on the mountains, but still nothing crazy. But also, not only has there not really been any snow, it's just been really warm, like bizarrely warm. So much so that I think today's maybe 37, which obviously is still cold, but I think it's supposed to hit 40 today. And then we've had some days where it's like 48, 49 degrees. And I think we have some of those days forecasted within the next 10 days as well. So I'm curious, if you're a cyclist, when do you guys go out and start riding your bike? Like, what is that temperature threshold in which you are willing to ride your road bike outside? I'm really curious, so let me know down in the comments below, because my long rides, even though they're only like an hour and a half right now, man, just sitting on that indoor trainer, I feel like I'm stuck in purgatory. My mind just wants to be moving. Like, I gotta be doing something. Even though I know I'm being productive, I feel like I'm being pretty unproductive. So I'm actually considering to start taking my road bike outside for my cycling sessions. I don't know, am I crazy? Should I be doing that? Should I not be doing that? And the roads aren't even icy, so it's like, why not? Obviously the roads haven't been swept yet, so there's still a little debris on the side of the roads, but like I said, it hasn't been an icy winter, so they haven't even been throwing that much dirt and gravel on the roads to help with the ice. And that is way different than what it was like last winter. Last winter, there was a ton of ice, there was a ton of snow, so obviously the city's gonna be pouring a bunch of salt and gravel on the roads to help prevent wrecks. But again, that just was not really needed this year. So anyways, let me know down below what your lowest temperature threshold is that you are willing to go and ride your bike outside. Anyways, I'm gonna get us to the pool here and get in the water. Okay, well, as you can see, I am not in the pool right now. And that is because I got into the pool and realized I forgot my wax earplugs, which for most people probably doesn't seem like a big deal. And for me, it used to not be. But for some reason now when I swim without them, my left ear, which is the primary side I use to breathe on, it just throbs once water gets in there and there's just pounding and pressure in there. I tried to do a couple laps without them, and sure enough, my ear just started throbbing. It almost felt like my eardrum was having a rupture, because I know what that feels like. I've had it happen before. Obviously it wasn't that extreme, but it definitely hurt like it. So I just hopped out of the pool after, I don't know, 150 yards. So rather than driving back home, grabbing my earplugs, and then driving all the way back to the gym, instead I have a couple errands I need to run with my wife. And then tonight I'm just gonna hop on the bike for an hour and a half. Ugh, that is super annoying. Not really what I needed right now, but you know what? It's all right. It's probably for a reason. I do need to get better at my bike, actually, so maybe it's a good thing. Okay, it is now 8 o'clock. We just ate dinner and put the little man down for his bedtime. I'm gonna hop on the bike and get it done. Let's go.
Can't be defeated, deleted, all who repeat it, seceded to where I'm needed, believe it like when you see it, I mean it, the prophet Jesus, pleading for all the seasons and reasons you take for granted, demanding the life you leading, look, juggling planets one-handed, this black bandit hasn't landed, but commanded his fans to stand for the Brandon, outstanding all these crowds, loud screaming and chanting, it's romantic, cause I know they all love me from how they dancing, look, no we don't say Adolf, which I ate off, but I'm saying like a seance, these playoffs get played out like a play zone.
You're welcome. How do you feel?
I just want to ride outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, sitting inside is a little bit too flighty for that.
I think it's good. Sitting and thinking. You never do that. Kidding.
No, I can't sit and think for too long.
What do you want to tell the world?
I don't know, stick to running and stick to jiu-jitsu.
You heard it here.
All right, guys, it is Monday. I know this week was a little hectic and not too eventful, but I'm just getting back into the swing of things. This next week is going to be a lot more consistent with the workouts. And also, I don't know if any of you are interested. got a new motorcycle. I sold my other one a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, and then just picked this one up last week actually. But this is my dream motorcycle, so I'm just very stoked about that. Anyways, tonight I actually have a workout that I'm going to get into. I'm not actually going to show it on this week's episode, but it is a bit different than any of my other workouts. I actually have a scheduled weight session planned for tonight. So I'm going to go grab the weights, go downstairs, and get in a little home workout. And that will be it for week, technically 19, even though I missed week 18 with the work trip. But that's a wrap on week 19. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.
Pressure's getting to me.
Look at this place. This is sick. This is so cool.
Make me